He was born on October 17, 1912, near Belluno in northern Italy, as Albino Luciani. On the 26th of August 1978, he was inaugurated as Pope John Paul I. The 28th of September of the same year, just 33 days after he became the Pope, he died in what some call mysterious circumstances. Was he murdered, as some conspiracy theorists believe? This is the series where I tell you a story, its subsequent theories and explanations, and then I let you make up your mind. Today we ask a simple question. Did Pope John Paul I die of a heart attack as the official report states, or was he murdered by a holy conspiracy within the Vatican? It was received as a big shock by the world when the news of Pope John Paul I broke. He entered the hearts of many believers and non-believers, as he was amicable, a gentleman, also known as the Smiling Pope. From the beginning, there were inconsistencies in the story of his death. According to the official story, he retired to his chambers around 10 p.m. and when he didn't show up for morning mass in his private chapel, one of his secretaries, Father McGee, checked up on him. As there was no answer when he knocked, he entered the room and found the Pope deceased. He was lying on his back with a reading light on and an open book beside him. According to the Vatican doctor, he died around 11 p.m. the night before, suffering a heart attack. Apparently he had complained about feeling unwell and chest pains, and he had a violent cough. Some, however, believe a cover-up started immediately after he was found dead. David Yallop, author of the book In God's Name, an investigation into the murder of Pope John Paul I, is convinced the Pope was murdered. He and two research assistants did a lot of work trying to prove this theory. Yallop glorifies Pope John Paul I as a strong-willed, brilliant and liberal reformer. English journalist John Paul Cromwell, whom also researched the case, refutes this, however. He describes Pope John Paul as an anxious, nervous little man who frequently prayed, "God, please take me away," because he was overwhelmed by the papal responsibilities. Supposedly, he had no problems with divorce, wanted to allow the pill as a natural way of birth control, and even talked favorable about the first test tube baby, Louise Brown. He allegedly also wanted to clean house at the Vatican Bank and wanted some of the cardinals out in favor of his own choices. The target cardinals purportedly were Freemasons. All this, however, is based on unpublished reports or unproven statements. Yallop believes the Pope was poisoned with digitalis, his own medicine used for low blood pressure. In higher doses, this would cause a frantic heartbeat. Besides his low blood pressure, Yallop states John Paul I was in excellent health. This completely neglects the fact that he had an eye embolism in 1975. The poisoning theory also means that the body would have been fresh at the time it was found, because digitalis takes hours to work. However, this contradicts reports that rigor mortis had already set in. On top of that, Yallop believes the undertakers was summoned at 5 AM, information taken from an allegedly false news story. Yallop also referred to the disappearance of personal effects, especially his glasses and slippers, possibly vomit stained from the poisoning. However, Cornwell claims they were taken by the Pope's sister. The undue haste with which Pope John Paul I was embalmed before an autopsy could be performed immediately raised suspicion. Usually they waited at least a day. Now it was done less than an hour after the body was found. One could argue that the rapid decay of the previous popes and the high temperatures at the time contributed to an overzealous decision to avoid embarrassment. Some other facts might contribute to the belief in a conspiracy to commit murder, like the reluctance of the Vatican to admit that not Father McGee but Sister Vincenza found the body, the mysterious content of the papers he was allegedly reading. Cornwell believes Father McGee found the body the night before and set the Pope into bed to be found in the morning, a fact still denied by the Vatican. Moreover, Cornwell believes that based upon the reports of the chest pains, the violent cough, and the before unmentioned swollen feet, the Pope died of an embolism rather than a heart attack. The most obvious and shameful fact of all is that John Paul I died scorned and neglected by the institution that existed to save him. It's a statement made by Cornwell, a thing to ponder before you decide. Did you like the video? Click the like button. Leave comments or start a discussion in the comment box. If you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel. I have a vlog channel, so if you want to get bored, why don't you check it out? And you can follow me on social media. All links in the description. See you next time!